From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Jackie
Popped him up.
Jr.
Torres is there. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a fifth-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Eovaldi, a native Texan. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Right fielder,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and a strike to count. Down and away, ball one. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Designated hitter.
Hit hard down the line. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous history with Luis Severino. He brings a 4-for-12 line. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there, and how about that? Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming, here it is. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their games. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Betts is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And as it turns out, here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 4. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Lifted down the line in left. Gardner is there. 2 down. In now, Sandy Leon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Throw on to first, gets him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the
Ready to
Yankees,
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
baseman, number 20.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Leon over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Gardner. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Torres has it, and he is out on the tag. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the Red Sox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like a slider there, swing, and a ball sent high in the air. This one is way back there, and it is gone. A home run. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bogaerts makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo
On the line, that's a base hit. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Into the box now. Gary Sanchez. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Smoke toward third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Steve Pearce now. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Run's going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. At the plate, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance. Gleyber Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. One down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the
First
Yankees,
offering on its way.
right fielder, Aaron.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
There's the knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a double play victim last time around. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Seared down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Stanton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Standing in with the bases loaded, Miguel Andujar, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else out.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners off for second. Popped him up. Pierce over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Torres scoops it up on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there, Dave. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, number 25.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Devers is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Giancarlo Stanton now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The short hit hard. Bogaerts has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Steve Pierce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a high pop-up. Severino is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gregorius shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Popped him up. Pierce is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull it. Striding in. Dustin Pedroia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now. Inning number 9. Eduardo Nunez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime line against Chapman. David Robertson answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 no strikes. Back up the middle. 1 there. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat.